Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas Lights hosting Phoenix Rising FC. Las Vegas trying to measure itself against the best team in the USL Championship Pacific Division. Cal Jennings, 2 goals his last time out, will try to add to his team best 6 goals on the season. And good evening to you, Matt Peterson alongside former Houston Dynamo midfielder Andrew Driver. Well, these teams met May 22nd in Phoenix. It was a 5-1 win for Phoenix Rising, but Vegas has changed quite a bit since then.
Yeah, this is a completely different proposition tonight for the Phoenix Rising against the Lights. The Lights in good form at the moment, coming off a great victory against Orange County, and they're in the hunt for the playoffs now, so this is a must-win game for the Lights, and a win tonight will put them in a good position for the rest of the season.
Phoenix rolls into town, winners of 4 consecutive games. They beat Las Vegas 5-1 back on May 22nd. Vegas looks to rebound tonight. Cal Jennings has been outstanding for Las Vegas. He scored twice last time out 10 days ago, a 3-1 win against Orange County.
Yeah, he's obviously scoring a lot of goals this season, but the highlight for me is how positive he is in every game. Against Orange County, he got the 2 goals, but his overall play throughout the game was outstanding. He's pacey, powerful, and he's a real game winner. And when he's on song, the Lights play better.
He also scored against Phoenix back on May 22nd. For Phoenix Rising, the player who has emerged this season is Santi Moar, the 27-year-old from Spain, has 7 goals and 4 assists on the year, and he scored this goal back in May against Vegas.
Yeah, I think you see in that goal that he has a lot of quality. He's great on the ball. He's a great addition to the Phoenix Rising attack. You have some big names up there, Salomon Asante, especially as you see here, setting him up. But Moore's he's dug in with 7 goals this year. He's putting on a good performance, and he's definitely a person that the Lights have to be careful of. You see here, he's got pace, he's got power, and he's got all-round great ability. And look at that, a lovely little chip over the goalkeeper.
So it's Santi Moar and Cal Jennings looking to lead their teams here tonight. Las Vegas trying to climb into 4th in the Pacific. Phoenix looking to stretch its lead atop the division. Lineups and kickoff from Cashman when we come back.
Whoever you are, you're one of us. Whatever you want, we'll get you there. If you're not like anyone else, you're just what we're looking for. It's time to enroll in your future. Nevada State College.
Yo creo que Subaru de Las Vegas es un lugar diferente a los demás. Tenemos mucha gente que habla español en todos los departamentos. Cuando ustedes vengan a Subaru de Las Vegas, no tengan miedo, no hay presión de comprar carro. Siempre tratamos a las personas como familia y nunca como un negocio. Definitivamente yo recomiendo Subaru para la gente de habla hispana. Es una gran experiencia.
Mantenimiento gratuito cuando compra o alquila un Subaru nuevo. SubaruLasVegas.com.
Believe me, with a head as big as yours, there's nothing better than the Highlander. The Highlander will seat up to 8 people.
Ooh, John has piqued Cash's interest. He got him with the economic hybrid engine. Cash is low on cash, but thankfully, John has an attractive finance offer.
I'll do anything to sell you a car.
Las Vegas Lights Soccer is presented by De Castro Verde Law Group. They treat you like family. By Finlay Toyota, where John Barr will do anything to sell you a car. And by Jarritos, it's super good. Off at Cashman Field in Las Vegas. Manuel Madrid makes his Phoenix Rising debut, 27, from Chihuahua, Mexico. Signed July 14th, and about 3 weeks later, he'll debut. 6'3", big, imposing center back will partner James Musa.
Yeah, another addition to this Phoenix Rising squad. They've got strength in depth, and another person's come in and make his debut tonight.
Now we look at the starting lineups. First for Las Vegas Lights, under Steve Cherundolo, Cal Jennings, 2 goals his last time out, and it's no Crisostomo, who signed with LAFC on Wednesday. First game he's missed all year. Yeah,
he'll be a big miss. He's the strength in midfield for the Lights. So Molina, it'd be interesting to see Molina and Sepulveda come into that midfield three and see how they perform. Obviously, Jennings the main threat.
And for Phoenix Rising, her 5th-year head coach Rick Shantz, no Rufat Dadashov. The emerging players on this team, David Egbo, along with Arturo Rodriguez.
Egbo, obviously a classic number 9, big fellow, scored a couple of goals this season. Asante, the main threat, the pace and power, and obviously Moore as well, chipping in with goals this season.
There's Alex Rando, 20-year-old from New York, played college soccer at Virginia. It's his 11th consecutive start. Made 14 saves at Phoenix back on May 22nd. Phoenix set a few offensive records. Underway from Cashman Field, Las Vegas in the white and blue. Phoenix in its road black and reds. On a warm night in Las Vegas, Matt Peterson with Andrew Driver. What stands out to you early on in this one?
I think you see the big Phoenix Rising away support there in the crowd. Hopefully that'll add to a great occasion and what will hopefully be an entertaining game. 2 pretty attacking teams and a lot of goals to be seen when both these teams play.
102 degrees in Las Vegas on a smoky night. And a chance here early on, it's hit over the bar. What a chance it was. Bruce Elmas-Mari, his first start for Las Vegas Lights, had a great chance inside the first 40 seconds.
Well, the defender lost his footing, and his feet got caught underneath him, and Elmas-Mari, obviously he had a lot more time than I think he thought here, and it was a little bit of a rushed finish. It potentially could have squared it for Jennings, but you've got to get over the ball and keep that one down. It was a great chance to test the goalkeeper early on.
Would have been a devastating debut for Manuel Madrid, who also is from Mexico. He came over in mid-July. Mineros de Zacatecas, also with Cruz Azul and Leones Negros in the top flight and second divisions of Mexico. He lost his footing against Elmas-Mari, so it's 2 starts for a pair of Mexicans. Elmas-Mari has a great story. He's 19 years of age, came off the bench in Vegas' win against Orange County last Tuesday. Now he starts up front next to Cal Jennings and Christian Torres. And it's interesting, Las Vegas should be the more rested team. They haven't played since July 27th, a week ago Tuesday. Phoenix played its first midweek game of the season on Wednesday at Oakland.
That's pretty incredible when you think of it. I think the Lights have had a run of, I think it was 6 games in 20 odd days, I think, earlier in the month, well, in July. So obviously now they're a little bit more rested. They've started as if they are the more rested team. They've started the game particularly well.
Here's our Finley Toyota replay. Kevin Lambert into the challenge.
That is a painful one. He's landed on an area you don't particularly want to be landed on. It looked like a sore one.
It's Mohamed Traore, the 18-year-old from Senegal. There's Steve Cherundolo. A conversation with the 4th official, Rick Shantz, is also pleading his case. Tonight's odds are brought to you by the Westgate Superbook, the largest sports book in the country.
I think you see tonight the quality of the Phoenix Rising. They're top of the league, and rightfully so. They're probably the strongest squad in the division. The Lights up against it, but being rested, they'll fancy the chances. Hopefully they can bring the energy and take the game to the Rising.
Killian Richardson is the 4th official, just talked with Rich Shantz and Steve Cherundolo. Seth Martin, Matthew Schwartz are the other assistant referees working beneath Melvin Rivas. A chance here, in on goal and past the upper corner. Good run from the outside back position from Darnell King, the 30-year-old from Tampa.
That's great pace from Darnell King to get into the area, but I think you saw the reason his defender with the finish. A strange strike of the ball with his outside of his right foot while on the move. Would have been possibly a little bit easier to strike through it on the left foot, but promising sign for the Rising there.
Great work there from Vegas off the goal kick. Really the first test against this high press. That was one of the keys from Steve Cherundolo in our conversation with him this week, was breaking the press and making them work to win it back.
Yeah, the Rising like to play very high up in the pitch, to take a few chances defensively, just so they put pressure on the opposition's defense. So the Lights defenders are going to have to be good on the ball. They're going to have to be aware, because they're going to come under a lot of pressure, especially on this pitch here at Cashman. It's a little bit smaller than most of the field, so it's a little bit easier for the attackers to put the pressure on. So the Lights defense needs to really be on their game.
Now the Finley Chevy keys to the game from Andrew Driver.
Yeah, we just mentioned there, they need the Lights need to handle the Phoenix high press, take care of the ball. They're going to come under a lot of pressure in this game. They're going to have times where Phoenix have dominant spells, and obviously Phoenix want to settle in early. They're on a run of a few games. Obviously they want to manage the tempo, having been on that run of games. Maybe don't have as fresh legs as the Lights, so if the Lights can weather some of the storms, they might catch Phoenix in the latter stages of the game on a little bit tired legs. Obviously a game on Wednesday can take it out of any team.
There's Rick Shantz and his staff. Coached FC Tucson in the PDL from 2010 to 2017. He played at University of Portland in the mid-90s. Well, when Phoenix beat Vegas May 22nd, Alex Rando's first start, beat him 5-1. They set a few USL Championship records, 41 shots, 19 shots on goal. But you would not know that game would have occurred if you had just watched Vegas over the last month or two.
No, I think after the first 4 games, you wouldn't have predicted the run that they've been on, especially at home. They're a dangerous team to play against, and this is definitely a different proposition from the first game earlier in the season. Obviously, they broke those records, and it's quite incredible when you see the highlights, but that was early doors with Cherundolo. He's obviously now instilled the way he wants the team to play. They're obviously coming together, and the Lights have been improving, and hopefully they're coming onto a little bit of form, important part of the season.
Here's the injury report presented by Dignity Health Physical Therapy, Ajmadu and Gaines. Gaines not available, but Danny Trejo is available off the bench. We have not seen him since the first 2 games of the season. He's been out injured, so a possibility of Trejo playing tonight for Las Vegas. Laid back by King. Service from the right, easily handled by Rando. That was Arturo Rodriguez, who's really taken the spot of John Baquero in the starting lineup. Baquero is the veteran. Arturo Rodriguez, the emerging midfielder who has 4 assists in only 11 appearances.
You see Sepulveda is playing the Crisostomo role tonight for Las Vegas. It's very important for him with Crisostomo not being there. They need him to really hold the fortress down and be the last line of defense before you hit the stalwart defenders for the Lights.
A great week for Daniel Crisostomo, the 24-year-old from Fontana, played at UC Irvine, signed an LAFC contract on Wednesday, was an unused substitute off the bench for Bob Bradley on Wednesday night in its loss against Sporting Kansas City. Good first touch from Molina, but he's dispossessed by Musa. But we had a conversation as Egbo now in possession. Great forward ball, but it's too far in front of Santi Moar. But we asked Coach Cherundolo about Crisostomo and what he was able to do, and he said he's really proud of him. Great leader, great season. He's added a few things to his game, and he really spoke about positional awareness and the evolution of Crisostomo this season to earn that LAFC contract.
Yeah, I think early doors in the season, he didn't play poorly. Games kind of just passed him by, but you've really seen him in the last few weeks come onto a game, and he's put his stamp on each game as they've gone. He's been more vocal, he's been more aggressive, which probably comes to time playing with them, but to go on and get signed by LAFC is a great achievement, and to be honest, very deservedly so, and he'll be a great miss for the Lights tonight.
Now, during that break, Vegas hasn't played since July 27th. He trained with LAFC for over a week. Coach Cherundolo said he impressed Bob Bradley and his staff and John Thorrington. A very hard worker, good personality and leadership. There's Elmas Mari. He had the best chance in the first minute. He starts tonight. Traore from the left, over hits his cross.
Not for the first time this season from him. He really needs to work on that. He's a great athlete. He gets up and down. He's got ability. He just needs to work on that final delivery. I'm sure in training he is working on that. He could be a very, very accomplished player if he can improve that part of his game, because he definitely has the ability and he definitely has the engine to go up and down that left-hand side.
Phoenix playing out of the back with Benjamin Lund. It's German goalkeeper. They handle the pressure very well. Well-weighted ball, but Leon is there. Now Duenas. Here comes Cissé Uche out of the back with Mohamed Traore. Our presenting sponsor tonight is Silver State Schools Credit Union. Appreciate their support. They're prioritizing people over profit. Silver State Schools Credit Union.
Sorry to disturb you there. I was just saying, the Lights have started particularly well playing out from the back, even though they're coming under pressure. Uche and Leon are very good on the ball, and they've started the game really positively. And this is what they can do tonight. If they can hold on to the ball well, with the Rising putting a lot of pressure on, you can tire these guys out early in the Vegas heat. And I'm guessing that the air quality isn't going to be fantastic tonight as well. So if they can, the more comfortable they are on the ball, the more chance they have of tiring these attacking threats from the Rising out.
All the way back to Lund. He's on loan from FC Cincinnati in Major League Soccer. He played his college soccer at Akron. He was drafted from Akron in 2019. And last year, Benjamin Lund was the USL goalkeeper there with Louisville City. He had a league best 9 shutouts. Conversation here.
It's going to be interesting to see Molina a little bit deeper tonight. Obviously, we're used to seeing him in the wide attacking areas. Tonight, he's obviously playing a little bit deeper in the midfield. Be interested to see how he handles the different spatial awareness. When you're a wide player, the game's a little bit more two-dimensional. You're on the line, you can see the whole field. When you're in the centre of midfield, people can come from all over, so it'll be interesting to see how he handles it.
Turnover. Vegas has a chance here. Elmas Mari off to the right, low delivery. Eyes for Cal Jennings, but it's swept aside. That was Manuel Madrid with the good clearance in his debut. It's Molina. Shifty, that's Duenas. Good passing here from Las Vegas. Individual effort into the box, left-footed strike! Spectacular goal! Vegas in front! Roberto Molina, his second of the year.
I apologize for laughing, but that was just incredible. The little bit of skill from Molina through the legs the second time, and then to smash it into the far corner like that, it's one of the best goals you're ever likely to see. Great skill, 2 nutmegs. It's embarrassing for the defenders, but what a finish. There's nothing the goalkeeper can do about that. And we just mentioned Kenny Handel playing a little bit deeper, and that's the reason why he plays offensively. If you score a goal like that, but that'll be one he'll remember for the rest of his time. 2 nutmegs and a finish. Fantastic goal from Molina.
Steve Cherundolo very pleased. Goal presented by America First Credit Union. In all season, in our conversation with Steve Cherundolo, he wants these players to recognize moments where they can be dangerous towards goal, take the initiative. That was it. Isolated on the wing, 2 defenders in front of him, and a third who came, and Molina still thought to himself, I can try to score a goal here.
I don't think that's initiative. I think that one's just absolute pure quality. And it's one of those, once you've got the first nutmeg, the second one goes through, there's only one thing on his mind. He's done all the hard work. But that came from real good play, build-up. But he had no right to go into the position where he was there. In this situation, 2 against 1, 3 against 1 even. He's gone through 1, gone through 2. He had no rights to do that. That's great individual ability. And the finish is fantastic as well. Absolutely magnificent.
One of the best goals you will see all year in any league around the world.
It was one of those where, in football, you get a little bit emotional, and I just had to laugh because it was embarrassing for the defender to begin with, but the audacity to do 2 nutmegs and then smash it in like he did, that was great to watch.
Bit of goosebumps for Andrew Driver.
Yeah, if I had scored one of those in my time, you would never have heard the end of it. And you watch these guys week in, week out, and you'd love to see them grow into the game. And Molina has come on at times and has had flashes of brilliance, but nothing like that. And that shows you the ability he has. And these guys are growing as the weeks go on.
Well, he grew up between Sonsonate, El Salvador, and Southern California. Casa Grande Sports Academy, U16s, before moving on to the Barca Residency Academy. Melvin Rivas sorting something out with Frank DeRoma. Sonsonate, southwest of the Santa Ana volcano and on the Sensupan River, not far from the Pacific coast. North Hollywood and Sonsonate. 1 season at UC Irvine for Roberto Molina. Big West all-freshman team, had 3 goals and 3 assists. But we've mentioned this a few times, Andrew, that spectacular Barcelona Residency Academy, which had this group of players on its roster. Roberto Molina, Frank DeRoma starting for Vegas tonight. New York Red Bull, Caden Clark just sold to Red Bull Leipzig. Schalke's Matthew Hoppe, who scored a big goal for the U.S. in the Gold Cup semifinal. All on that same team for Barca Residency just a couple years ago.
It's just incredible as well. And I wonder how much it drives each other on, seeing the ability and the success those guys are having for someone like DeRoma and Molina that possibly go in a different route than the likes of Hoppe. But it obviously drives them on, and they'll learn off those guys, and they'll learn off the experiences they're going through.
DeRoma flying. Lambert gets there first. Kings really push forward from his right back position. Outside to Asante, the 2-time USL Championship MVP with the ballooned cross. It's a goal kick to Las Vegas Lights.
It's not going to be an easy night for Asante. Obviously, one of the best players in the division. You mentioned there, 2-time MVP. But he's playing against Traore, who's got a lot of pace, a lot of power. He's not an easy person to get by. He's very good defensively, so yeah, it'll be a difficult night for him tonight.
Alex Rando has really grown into this season, made some spectacular saves in the Orange County win 10 days ago. Still only 20. Played at Virginia, now in his first pro season.
He's definitely grown into it, hasn't he? He's become more demanding as the week's gone on. Some of the shot stopping and the bravery he showed last week, they ended up with the Lights 1-3-1, but when you have a goalkeeper pulling you out saves like that and keeping you in games, it's a great asset to have.
Good pressure from Asante, forces the turnover. It's a Phoenix throw-in. 12th minute goal. I would wager the best goal of Roberto Molina's life, as Rick Shantz looks on. And it's something we continue to hear from Steve Cherundolo. If you're in those attacking forward positions and you're close to goal, you have to try and make a play. I think oftentimes, as there's a nice win by Leon, players, I think, underestimate the position of the field they're in as Lund comes off his line to claim it and maybe pass it backward or pass it square, maybe are too passive or just simply don't understand what they could do with a player too.
Yeah, he's probably frustrated when he says that, because he sees these guys in training every day, and Molina, as far as we know, might be doing that every week, and then you go into a game and he possibly doesn't take his opportunity, maybe passes it. But that comes with young guys sometimes don't make the right decisions. But when you have a coach with the experience of Cherundolo and he's telling you to take those opportunities, you can see these guys are actually they're taking that on board, and they are being a lot more direct, a lot more assertive in the final third, in those dangerous areas.
Bruce El Mesmari. Good footwork from the Mexican. El Mesmari tees it up. It's blocked in the end by Darnell King. It was Torres closest to it around the penalty spot, but a nice moment of magic there in his first start from Bruce Elmasmari.
Yeah, lovely little turn of pace, bit of trickery, wasn't it? And it was actually a really good ball into the box, just a little bit too far in front of the attacker.
Oh, there's a good forward ball. Great close that time. That was Traore cutting across to get in front of David Egbo. Egbo wins it back, and he's called for a foul.
That's what we mentioned earlier there. Traore's great pace to get back in. His recovery speed there was fantastic. I think he might have been a little bit lucky to get the free kick, but here's Elmasmari. Great feet. Left the defender for dead. Great. Oh, if he'd only left it for, I think, was it Christian Torres coming in? I think you're asking yourself, was Torres screaming for that ball? Because it should have been left for him to just smash home.
David Egbo talking things over with Melvin Rivas. Egbo was drafted by Vancouver this year, number 9th overall in the MLS draft. Great story. He's from Nigeria, moved from Nigeria to Pennsylvania at age 16 on an academic scholarship to attend the Kiski School. And then he went to Akron, was a runner-up, lost the national championship game in 2018, and now in his first pro season, 4 goals and only 4 starts.
Yeah, he's a big guy, isn't he? A good old-fashioned number 9, taking his first real professional season. He's asserted himself very well. He's in a team. It's going to be a difficult proposition getting into this rising team when you have the likes of Dadashov, who has been missed a little bit early on in the start of this game, but they have strength and depth all over this rising team, so it's going to be difficult for a young man to assert himself every week as in the starting 11.
Silver State Schools Credit Union, your financial partner for life. Twelfth minute goal, Roberto Molina, spectacular effort, 2 nutmegs, beat 3 Phoenix defenders, and then a left-footed hit from a tough angle, and he beat Lund at the near post.
It's been the bright spot of the game, but the way the game's gone so far, Phoenix have a little bit of possession, but the Lights have been all the match for them. We mentioned the 5-1 game and the dominating performance from the Rising early in the season. This game has been every bit even so far, and the Lights can be very happy with the way they've played against possibly the best team in USL.
Rodriguez wide for King. King, nice slip pass. Moar centers it. Good sliding challenge from Sepulveda, and it's handled by Rando.
Also, if you take into consideration the fact that the Lights don't have as many loanees from LAFC, it's been a fantastic start to this game.
First lead against Phoenix since October of 2018. We had the outrageous game, 3-3 last year, 2 goals in second half stoppage time to tie it. King is in. His touch took him away from goal. Great recovery. That was Cici Uche, the former Ohio State Buckeye, sliding over.
Again, recovery pace from this Lights defense. They have fantastic pace at the back, and so Uche there read the danger, and a fantastic sliding tackle. Always difficult when you go to ground in your box, but he timed that perfectly well. Signs that the Rising maybe finding a few more openings right now.
Quinn will deliver from this corner for Phoenix Rising. Good ball, knuckling inside the 6. Picked up by the goal scorer, Roberto Molina. Possibilities here. Elmasmari wants it. Daroma's pushed upfield, and Molina that time just did not want to take too much risk.
No, good. There wasn't anything going forward. I like the patience. We mentioned obviously he is playing centre mid today. It's a different position, and I like the fact that he was very, very composed there. Took his time, kept the ball for the Lights, and took all the pressure from the corner off the team.
Cal Jennings, you mentioned the loanees from LAFC. It's Jennings, Tony Leon, Mohamed Traore, Eric Duenas, Christian Torres. 5 in the starting lineup. No Alvaro Quezada tonight. No Daniel Crisostomo. Mamadou Fall either. But options off the bench: Eric Olofsky, Danny Trejo, Julian Vasquez, Michael Yeboah, Armando Avila, Christopher Jaime, and Duncan Turnbull, the goalkeeper.
These guys are growing, aren't they? As the weeks go on, you have the likes of Molina, Duenas now getting a few more minutes, Elmes, Mari. As a team, the strength in depth is becoming a little bit more apparent. Early in the season, you felt if they didn't get the full allotment of the loanees, they may struggle. But as the season's gone on, these young men have started to grow, and the team, there doesn't seem like too much of a difference when the team has the loanees than when these guys who have been playing regularly play.
Danny Musovsky scored for LAFC in the loss against Kansas City on Wednesday. Over the top, nice cover. Simple, no-nonsense defending with Solomon Asante lurking. Cross from Asante, punched away by Rando, and he was fouled. That was Aiden Quinn, late arriving, colliding with the goalkeeper Rando.
Really good from, I'm old-fashioned, I like my goalkeepers to catch the ball, but I think he actually made the right decision there with the striker coming in at a high speed. Be safe as a goalkeeper, he did well. I think the referee we got a little bit excited there. It was not really much in the challenge, was there? But it's good to see Rando not play on it and get up straight away.
LAFC is visiting San Jose tomorrow in MLS action. Roberto Molina, a screaming goal after a pair of nutmegs, the difference in the 12th minute. A chance here, Moar just past the far post. Was it touched by Rando? If not touched, he seemingly had it just enough cover.
Yeah, I think my first impression says he did make the save. Obviously Moore, really good play here, good pace. He kind of cut his angle off by carrying on going wide. I think he saved that, to be honest. It was a good finish, and Rando, full stretch, potentially got a fingertip, so really good save.
No touch, it was a goal kick. But you have to like the positioning there from Alex Rando.
Yeah, his shot stopping has been fantastic early in this season. His shot stopping's been fantastic. As we mentioned, he's grown in stature and grown in the presence as the goalkeeper. There was no doubt on how good he is at the shot stopping, and you see there his angles were right, and he got down very quickly to his left hand side, and I think he actually made the save.
Nice turn from Arturo Rodriguez. San Luis, Mexico, first year with Phoenix. Was the MVP in USL, Young Player of the Year in USL League One 2 years ago with North Texas FC. Really, he's displaced John Baquero in the lineup tonight. Asante's cross. Kept back in by Quinn. Low delivery is past everybody.
Good 5 minutes for Phoenix, isn't it? They're starting to dominate the game a little bit. The Lights just need to gather themselves a little bit, maybe get a bit of possession for 10 minutes to take the sting out of the rising attack. I do love to see this from the Lights. So they're showing so much confidence. They're up against the best team in the league, and they're saying, no, we will play out from the back. We'll play the way we want to.
Turnover picked up by Cal Jennings, 3 versus 4. Cal Jennings is in on his left. Shot was blocked right into the path of King, but nice direct play from Cal Jennings, who had Torres off to his right.
That's what he does so well, isn't it? When he gets turned and runs at the defense, he's a defender's nightmare. Again, there the defense doesn't know what to do. His pace and power.
Quinn runs off it. A chance here, Santi Moar around Rando. He goes down. Penalty. Rando forced to take down Santi Moar. We'll see what decision is made by Melvin Rivas. If it's simply a penalty or anything additional for Rando.
Yeah, I don't think it is a penalty. I think he's going away from goal. I actually think Rando's really unlucky here. He's come down to dive with his arms, and his legs gone first and caught Moar. To be honest, I think Moar actually stood on Rando's leg. You can say it is a penalty. The goalkeeper had to show it off. I think his leg being out in front of him was the reason that the penalty was given. For me, it's not a red card. He's taken the ball. Moar's taken the ball too far away from the goal to make it a clear, obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Santi Moar scored against Vegas on May 22nd, 7 on the year. Tied for 9th in the USL Championship. Goal scorer. A chance to level things for Phoenix here in the 29th minute. Santi Moar for Phoenix Rising. And he levels things to the bottom corner. Rando went the opposite way. It's an 8th goal for the season for Santi Moar.
It's a comfortable penalty, isn't it? This is a man who's on form. You could tell with the run-up he was going to score. Nice finish, sent Rando the wrong way. Phoenix probably deserved that for the last 10 minutes, the way they were playing. Lovely penalty into the bottom left. Nothing Rando could do about it. And probably just deserved to come back into the game the way they played in the last few moments of the game.
1-1 now. Molina in the 12th minute. Santi Moar in the 29th minute. 3-3 between these teams in Vegas last year. De Roma with Sepulveda. Nice break at the pressure from Las Vegas. Tony Leon, 17-year-old from Long Beach. That's excellent from Vegas. Look at this build-up. They found Cal Jennings. Wide to the left. Traore has space. He has 2 runners in front. Low delivery, and it's cleared. Just what you want from Las Vegas, responding after the goal.
Better from Traore as well. I liked how he took his time, and this time a driven ball. As De Roma gets a little bit feisty there on the sideline.
Frank De Roma and Arturo Rodriguez exchanging pleasantries.
I do love when De Roma gets a little bit aggressive like that. He's one of those little guys who shows the passion, and no one's too big for him to get aggressive with. It's what you like to see as well, that the teammates running in to help each other there.
Mohamed Traore came over to pick up De Roma's back. Here's Eric Duenas. I'll watch it out for a throw-in. Duenas signed as a homegrown player with LAFC last July, along with Christian Torres and Tony Leon. The 3 of them have been in Mexico under-17 national team camps twice early this year, January and February. Egbo.
It's a difficult night for Duenas playing out there on the right. He's playing against Moore, who's in great form. Duenas probably not an out-and-out right back. He's playing a little bit out of position. It's a difficult night for him, to be honest.
Julian Gaines, the typical right back, has been injured for a few weeks now. Good push forward from Rodriguez. Kept in very well by Traore, and he finds Torres upfield. Lambert does well. The Jamaican seals off Torres.
Exceptional from Lambert. That's what he is so good at, and that's why he's renowned for being one of the best players in the league.
Moar cuts inside, lays it back. It's Quinn, deflected, alive. Egbo commits a foul, or he came from an offside position.
Yeah, good play again from Phoenix there. I think he came back off from offside into the area, but again threatening from the Rising. Sign of a good team, isn't it, to go one goal down early on in the game, to have the composure to carry on and come back into it as well as the Rising have.
Jennings wins it from Lambert. Bruce El Mesmari just past the far post. Second or third time here in this first half, Andrew, that Vegas have capitalized on a bad turnover from Phoenix.
Yeah, and if Phoenix are giving the ball away in those situations, it's going to be danger for them, because these Lights guys can run. They're very aggressive. They're very direct. El Mesmari maybe on his weaker side there, but good effort. It was well worth a pop.
And it looked like Manuel Madrid wanted nothing to do with El Mesmari. Did not close him down at all.
No, and this can happen at Cashman. If you press people in the right areas, you can get turnovers and have quick breaks like they did there.
How about that? Santi Moar clips it over the top to get out of pressure. Now it's Asante. Solomon Asante. Dragged down, free kick to Phoenix. Mohamed Traore commits the foul.
He does that exceptionally well, doesn't he, Asante? He's so sharp over 2 yards. He'll stop the defender and then turn left and right. He's very difficult to defend against. He's got such good low center of gravity that it's very difficult to predict which direction he's going to go in.
Asante, 52 goals, 43 assists, and 103 career games for Phoenix in all competitions. That's just underneath a goal or assist per game.
Not too shoddy, is it? Let's be honest. And he's just such a threat at all times, isn't he?
Arturo Rodriguez, number 12, or Aiden Quinn, number 14. Two options to deliver this. Quinn, last 3 years with Orange County, first year with Phoenix. Also first season for Arturo Rodriguez. Quinn will hit it. Good ball to the back post, and it's headed clear. CC Uche doing the dirty work.
Great delivery, real pace whipped in there. Uche did fantastically well to rise first and head clear.
There's the delivery from Aiden Quinn. You have to appreciate the leadership abilities of CC Uche. It's his 9th start tonight, 14th appearance. He's not a game-in, game-out starter, but whenever he does start, good chance he wears the armband.
No, he's impressed me, and he's one of those guys that leads by his performance as well. He puts himself in situations where he's going to get hurt. He's always there for his team, and the back line of the Lights has some pretty impressive players. You take out the fact that Fall isn't even available tonight, and then Gaines on the right. They've got a really good, athletic, strong back line, and Uche is one of the leaders in that.
9 minutes to halftime. Spectacular goal, Roberto Molina, 12th minute. One of the best goals of the season in the USL Championship, for sure. And then a tying goal, 29th minute, Santi Moar, after he was taken down in the box by the goalkeeper, Alex Rando. He converted from the spot. So here we are, 1-1. Silver State Schools Credit Union, not for profit and also member owned. Santi Moar is offside. Santi Moar, a unique journey to Phoenix Rising, one of the best players in the USL this season. He's from Spain, played Division III soccer at Pfeiffer University in North Carolina. Played for New Mexico United, had 11 goals 2 years ago. Bethlehem, Charlotte. Here he is, age 27. A game-in, game-out starter for Rick Shantz in Phoenix.
It shows that the USL now is a legitimate place for guys to play soccer for and grow into. I think in the past it was a place where you'd maybe get a few older guys, play a couple of years, and then be journeymen, go to different leagues. But we've mentioned already this season there's guys signing 2 or 3 year deals at different clubs now. They're really starting to plan for the future of these clubs, and Santi Moar shows that if you stick with it and you perform well in this league, you'll get rewarded.
Good work from DeRoma to earn that free kick. Wide to the left. Cross comes from Torres. There's more directness from Roberto Molina. Surely spurred on after that goal, but I love his directness trying to make a play in the final third.
Yeah, you can see the confidence in him, can't you? There's been games this season where he hasn't had that confidence and he's been a little bit doubted. Tonight, he scored that goal through being direct and having one thing in his mind, and that way there, he just broke from midfield, running at defenders and really showing good speed and quality.
2 goals, 2 assists in his 16th appearance. Roberto Molina, former UC Irvine anteater. Corner kick from Molina. Good spot. Let it clear. Smari with the good cross, headed away. Madrid in his debut, the 27-year-old Mexican makes his first start for Phoenix tonight. Jennings trying to turn. Jennings patient at the end line, still on his feet, and a goal kick. Direct, they knock it down, it's Egbo. Egbo is in. Egbo centers it, Asante. Second chance, cleared off the line. How about that from Tony Leon? He saves a goal. Asante, you thought surely would have scored from there.
Lack of emotion from him. I think it's absolute. It's as good as a goal, let's be honest. It's absolutely magnificent from Leon. Never gave up it. To be honest, you got to commend Rando as well. He made a great save. The bounce was lucky for Asante. He should be burning it, but Leon, magnificent defending. He saw the danger. He never gave up on the play whatsoever. Good save from Rando. Fell to Asante, and that's just magnificent defending. And as I said, well, he did show a bit of emotion. That meant a lot to him, and it is as good as a goal, especially for a defender.
So well over the bar. Alex Rando, what a spectacular save there. Game by game, he looks better week in, week out.
Yeah, his shot stopping is fantastic. He shows bravery, and you see there, it's an open goal for Asante, but he's done what you want your goalkeeper to do. He's read where he thinks Asante is going to go. He's made a good save. Unfortunately for him, it landed back to Asante, and Asante probably should have scored on the rebound, but as a goalkeeper, he did all he could do in that situation.
Some hesitation now as Rando does clear. One in midfield, Arturo Rodriguez away from Sepulveda. Nice work tracking all the way back. That was Molina doing the dirty work. DeRoma comes to help.
Torres needs to be stronger there, doesn't he? As a striker up there, you need him coming back and holding the ball up and taking a little bit of the pressure off for the lights. In that situation, the defender's just gone through the back of him too easy and has given the Phoenix a chance to go back on the attack.
Well, Andrew, early signs for me, Vegas is up for this game. They want that 5-1 game, a distant memory from May. They're physical, they're intense. You can just see their body language when they're into challenges with these Phoenix players.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Here's Cal Jennings. For the moment onside, it's Jennings. Turns the corner. Still Cal Jennings. Looking for a way through. Shot is blocked.
I think he might have passed it down to, I think it was El Mesmari going down outside him. I think that time Jennings maybe took a little bit too many touches. The ball on the overlap might have been the best option. But good sign again, it's what you said, aggressive. They look like they're really up for it, the Lights.
Cross from Asante. Aiden Quinn runs it down. Here's the last chance for Cal Jennings.
Madrid looking a little bit lost, wasn't it? Here, when he cuts back here, maybe just play it out to El Mesmari. He just held on to it that little bit too long, and you can see the frustration from El Mesmari. He felt the ball should have come to him.
I also think with DeRoma, we've seen his physicality tonight. With no Crisostomo, who is on the bench for Bob Bradley, signed by LAFC on Wednesday. It's a chance for another leader to emerge, or more leaders to take on that role filled so well by Daniel Crisostomo over the first 15 games where he played every minute of the season.
Yeah, and as the season's gone on, there's more and more of those guys that are actually stamping authority on the games as it goes along. Obviously a big chance for Sepulveda today to go into that position, but you've had the likes of Torres, Molina. There's been changes as the season's gone on. Iloski's done well off the bench. That these guys can stamp their authority and they can show like, hey, like I deserve to play week in, week out.
Blunt playing out of the back with Musa. Quinn over the top. Direct for Egbo. Rando hesitated initially, now he comes off his line to get there. Sepulveda. Excellent ball, well away, but the flag is up. Torres in an offside position.
It's a good run, maybe just not timed. Didn't hold his run long enough, but there is gaps in there. You saw Jennings a minute ago, the opportunity where he possibly should have gone on the passed it on the overlap. A run in behind. This Phoenix team plays so high when they're trying to press. If you have the pace and your forwards make those runs, they can get in behind.
12th minute goal, Roberto Molina, his second of the year. The tying goal, the 29th from the spot from Santi Moar for Phoenix. Silver State Schools Credit Union. Become a member today and have a financial partner for life. Frustration for Lambert. The Jamaican won it. Committed the foul. Good view for Melvin Rivas, the referee. Lambert now in his 5th season with Phoenix. 14 caps for Jamaica for the 24-year-olds.
Such an athlete, isn't he? So strong in there. He can cover so much ground. Sometimes not the best on the ball, but definitely a huge asset and the engine behind the rising team.
A lot of touches in his first half for Aiden Quinn. Musa out on the left, has played every minute this year for Phoenix Rising. Good switch for Asante. Asante to the feet of Egbo. Well done that time. Daroma nearly won it back, then he lost it. Daroma into a challenge. Frustration there for Daroma, it looked like.
Yeah, a little bit frustrated. Bit rash from him, wasn't it, to be honest? And it looks like he might have done a little bit of damage on Big Egbo. And yeah, you can see the referee there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's put himself about Daroma tonight, and I think that time maybe it wasn't the most honest challenge he'll ever make.
Frank Daroma into the book of Melvin Rivas. And Daroma about as consistent minutes-wise as Daniel Crisostomo tonight. The 15th start, 16th appearance for the first-year pro. He was born in Sierra Leone, raised in Goleta just outside of Santa Barbara. Still 20 years of age and had a great year at Cal State San Bernardino at the Division II level, where he was an All-American.
I like him. I think he's very, very, very good on the ball. He puts himself about. Been one of the most consistent players for the team as the season's gone on. He can be good to watch. I like the way he plays in short areas when under pressure. He's very comfortable on the ball.
Egbo made his pro debut June 19th for Phoenix. He already has 4 goals in about 6 weeks of his first pro season. Came off the bench a couple weeks ago to score twice against LA Galaxy 2. Again, it's Rodriguez or Quinn as we see the challenge.
A little bit naughty from Daroma, that one. No chance of winning the ball.
And there's a goal for Phoenix off the restart. And Phoenix Rising has scored in first half stoppage time to take a 2-1 lead. Here's the free kick from Aiden Quinn. And it was a direct free kick goal from Aiden Quinn. Brando was a bit screened. Spectacular from Quinn, his 4th goal of the season.
We saw on the first free kick that he had the ability to whip them in there with pace. And if you've got that ability and you put it into the area, it's difficult for Randall because he's expecting someone to take a touch. And obviously, not really much he could do. The pace on the delivery from Quinn took it away from the goalkeeper, and to lose a goal so late for the Lights is such a bitter pill to swallow, especially how well they've played in this game.
2 goals in 2 games for Aiden Quinn. He had the game-winning goal in the second half against Oakland on Wednesday, and Phoenix's 1-0 win against Oakland Roots. Frustrating for sure for Steve Cherundolo.
It comes from a bit of a frustrating challenge from Deroma. There was no need to make that foul, and you've given the Rising a bit of an opportunity.
Yeah, the emotional control. I talked about how they were up for this game. Sometimes there's been moments maybe they've been too amped up.
Yeah, and that's what comes in such an important game.
Halftime at Cashman Field in Las Vegas. Phoenix Rising has come from behind for a 2-1 lead. A wonder goal from Roberto Molina in the 12th minute. And then a penalty won by Santi Moar, and the Spaniard converted it in the 29th minute for his 8th goal to campaign. And then a free kick goal from Aiden Quinn. More of a cross than a shot, but hit into a good area to the back post. Rando had to freeze to respect Egbo's run. 2-1 to Phoenix. First half stoppage time goal gives Phoenix a lead.
Yeah, I think the Lights will be happy with the way they played, though. It was a good performance. You're playing against one of the best teams in the division, and they'll take the chances, and they'll be bitterly disappointed to have allowed a goal at the last minute of the first half like that. But Cherundolo will be pleasantly pleased, but he'll have words with his team to try and get them back out and perform in the second half.
Luis E. Fuerza, Las Vegas, along with Electric Company, supporting the players as they head towards the tunnel. Halftime in Las Vegas. Phoenix 2, Vegas 1.
Nevada Donor Network is a proud partner of the Las Vegas Lights FC. We are asking for your help to save and heal lives. Registered organ, eye, and tissue donors give hope to the more than 650 Nevadans waiting for their second chance at life. You have the power to bring them hope. Register as a hero today at registerme.org. Together, we are Nevada strong.
Believe me, with a head as big as yours, there's nothing better than the Highlander. The Highlander will seat up to 8 people.
Ooh, John has peak Cash's interest. He got him with the economic hybrid engine. Cash is low on cash, but thankfully, Sean has an attractive finance offer.
I'll do anything to sell you a car.
It's time to get back to making memories and enjoying your favorite activities with family and friends. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury slow you down. The therapists at Dignity Health Physical Therapy are here for you. With convenient locations throughout Nevada, Dignity's clinical experts will get you back to life. Go to dignityhealthpt.com to schedule an appointment. Dignity Health Physical Therapy believes movement is medicine and wants to help you experience the power of physical therapy today.
Halftime at Cashman Field in Las Vegas. It's Phoenix Rising 2, Las Vegas Lights 1. Roberto Molina's spectacular goal in the 12th minute, one of the best goals you will see in 2021 in any league in the world. Welcome back, Matt Peterson, with former Houston Dynamo midfielder Andrew Driver. This game had a little bit of everything. As we talk about our presenting sponsor tonight, Silver State Schools Credit Union. I've had good luck over the years with credit unions. They're always local, and they have their local constituents in mind.
Yeah, it's always good to have a locally owned and operated business like Silver State, and great to see the community really get involved.
Silver State Schools Credit Union, they prioritize people over profit. They're a financial partner for life. They're a not-for-profit, and they're member-owned, which you always love to see.
Well, especially when it comes to finances, it's good to have someone on your side that has your best interests at heart. So as a new homeowner myself and having to get into the financial world, it's good to know that you have that opportunity to have someone that can support you.
Member-owned, a bit of brilliance. You can become a member today, have a financial partner for life. 70 years of excellent member service. They do banking, borrowing, investment services for all members, and they also have free financial literacy tools available at silverstatecu.com. Let's find out a little more about Silver State Schools Credit Union.
Here at Silver State Schools Credit Union, we do things differently than other financial institutions. We are a not-for-profit, member-owned credit union, which means you, the member, benefit from better rates and excellent member service. And we make it easy for anyone to become a member. So what are you waiting for? Become a member today and have a financial partner for life.
People over profit, Silver State Schools Credit Union.
And thank you again to Silver State Schools Credit Union. Halftime at Cashman, Phoenix 2, Las Vegas 1. More when we come back.
Here at Silver State Schools Credit Union, we do things differently than other financial institutions. We make it easy for anyone to become a member. And when you do, you'll have access to our full suite of products and services. Things like mobile banking, which makes managing your money simple, secure, and convenient, right in the palm of your hand. So what are you waiting for? Become a member today and have a financial partner for life.
People over profit, Silver State Schools Credit Union.
Hey everybody, Scott Stewart here from USL, proud to be joined by Puma's John Miller here for an interview. What initially attracted you to the league, and what are your thoughts on the partnership so far?
For us, the mutual experience of offering access to the sport to numerous marketplaces across North America is really what grew us. And then, of course, the great team at the USL has been tremendous to work with from the get-go.
I am a first-generation student here at Bellevue University. I feel like if I were to have gone to a different university, my experience would have been a lot more stressful and overwhelming, because I feel like I wouldn't have gotten that personal experience that Bellevue University has to offer.
In front header, score! What a goal! Goal to the 901! He puts it in! Colorado Springs has its lead! Goal! It's another for Colorado Springs!
Welcome back. USL Championship news and notes. Sean O'Coley is going back to Orange County on loan from Austin. He led Orange County in goals, shots, and shots on target last year.
Yeah, obviously getting a great experience with Orange County, and they'll be welcoming back such a big influence in last season for them.
Nice pickup for Mike Jeffries and Charlotte Independence, acquiring Jose Bizama on loan from Houston. Bizama, a Chilean international outside back, made 14 appearances with Houston since 2019. And don't forget, August 10th, the big one, USL on ESPN Deportes, Memphis hosting Colorado Springs.
Yeah, a good game to watch. going back to the Bizarre Malone, that's a great addition to the USL. He came to Houston with high aspirations and a big reputation, so real big pickup for the Independents.
Joins Marcelo Palomino from Houston on loan as we look at the upcoming schedule presented by Terribles. Tacoma and Oakland tomorrow, RGV and San Antonio, Oakland hosting Sacramento.
Yeah, obviously getting into the thick of the season now. Oakland, bottom of the league, they need to start getting some results. Sacramento obviously challenging the Lights to that final playoff spot, which looks like it's going to be a tug of war all the way to the end of the season.
Hartford and Tampa, always a bit of craziness. Hartford ended Tampa Bay's winning streak earlier this season. And now the standings. This is entering play tonight. Look at Phoenix, a goal difference of plus 25, a 10-point cushion atop the Pacific.
Yeah, Phoenix, obviously, they're going to be the winners. Orange County, San Diego, they look to be good enough to stay in the playoff spots of it. And then it's going to be a fight between Tacoma, Las Vegas, Sacramento, and the Galaxy. Look how tight it is, 1 point between the four of them. And to be honest, watching every game, it could go either way. I think home form is going to be important for all of them.
If Vegas can come from behind tonight, they've leapfrogged Tacoma. Even a point would pull even with Tacoma Defiance. More coming up at halftime. It's 2-1 Phoenix at halftime. This is the difference. Aiden Quinn's fourth goal of the season has Phoenix in front 2-1.
Alex and Orlando de Castroverdi, third-generation lawyers and lifelong Nevadans, grew up in the law. They've built de Castroverdi Law Group personal injury on their family principles. When you've been injured, they'll fight the insurance companies, seek maximum compensation, and stand by you the entire way. Just like family. De Castroverdi Law Group personal injury. Our family will fight for yours.
Let's go, come on! Don't you do it. It's just a little water in the road. The light is green, there's places to go. It's just a little water in the road. The flash flood grows, how deep, who knows? The other cars made it. Watch and learn, let me show you how it goes.
Ooh la la.
Yep.
It's time to get back to making memories and enjoying your favorite activities with family and friends. Don't let aches, pains, or an injury slow you down. The therapists at Dignity Health Physical Therapy are here for you. With convenient locations throughout Nevada, Dignity's clinical experts will get you back to life. Go to dignityhealthpt.com to schedule an appointment. Dignity Health Physical Therapy believes movement is medicine and wants to help you experience the power of physical therapy today.
At Silver State Schools Credit Union, we'll be by your side through every moment of life's journey, from big life changes to small celebrations and everything in between, because we prioritize people over profit. Become a member today and have a financial partner for life.
Finlay Toyota halftime in Las Vegas. Phoenix rising to Las Vegas Lights FC 1. What a first half we had at Cashman. Good evening to you, Matt Peterson with Andrew Driver. Roberto Molina, spectacular goal. Your thoughts on the first half?
I thought it was very, very entertaining. The Lights started the game extremely well. Could have gone ahead in the first minute. Then Molina's goal was absolutely tremendous. Worth the entry fee alone. Then you're playing against a good team in the Rising. They came back into it and obviously took their chances.
Well, let's see that goal from Roberto Molina as we look at the first half highlights of this one. Second meeting of the year. Set to go for the second half from Cashman. Matt Peterson with Andrew Driver. Phoenix has won 4 in a row. Vegas trying to make it 2 wins in a row. Phoenix in the black and red, Vegas in the white and blue. And Rando will build slowly out of the back. There's Torres. Uche all the way back to Rando.
Cherundolo, I think, will want to see a reaction from the lights. I think letting that goal in late in the first half, he won't want to see the guys come out negative. I think they have to come out with the intent to get back into the game. They played well. They can't be too disheartened by letting in that late goal.
To Roma. Excellent switch. Has found Mohamed Traore. Trying to find the feet of Torres, too far in front, easily picked up by Benjamin Luntz.
When you have the likes of Carl Jennings on the pitch, the lights are always in it. He can make things happen out of nowhere. They just need to keep it tight, stay patient, and the opportunity will arise.
Ryan Flood will throw it in. He's 22. He's from Tempe. His 10th start of the season. Now to Roma. Long touch from Molina. Lost out to Lambert. Lambert all the way back to Lunt. 6'6" goalkeeper goes direct into the kiddie pools.
Good control from Mum there.
4 tickets in a pool. Field side seats. Jennings taken down on the edge of the box. Good change of speed from Cal Jennings. I really think Vegas should try to continue to get Manuel Madrid isolated like this.
I was about to say the same thing. He's been left flat-footed a couple of times already this game. Jennings this time knocks back. That's a rash challenge. Jennings obviously feel hard done by there, but yeah, Madrid hasn't turned particularly well. If I was Cal Jennings, I'd probably single him out and try and play off him and get running at those slow feet.
Manuel Madrid booked in his Phoenix Rising debut. Free kick coming. It's Torres. Good spot headed away by Lambert. Leon does well, shoulder to shoulder. Gets King to earn a throw-in.
I feel like it was a nice little chip ball in, but you saw what the Aidan Quinn goal where he's whipped it in with pace. I would have preferred to see that one just get delivered into that area with a bit more spice on the ball.
Chested down. Uche with Tony Leon. Quinn. Asante. Arturo Rodriguez. Direct from Quinn. Santi Moar. Over the top, it hangs up for Rando. Mohamed Traore. Torres. Roberto Molina. Just a bit too far in front.
I think El Mesmari needs to be a little bit more on his toes there. He's expected the ball delivered into his feet. But I thought the pass from Molina was good out there, put it into the direction that you wanted El Mesmari to go.
They pressure King. His clearance is direct in the direction of Egbo. Uche heads it into the kiddie pool.
Getting busy over there tonight.
Yes.
The balls are attracting towards the pool.
You can say Uche's making a splash tonight.
You could. The ball's looking to cool down,
yes,
I think, in
yes.
the pool.
Hydration break for the ball. But action will continue. Throw in for Phoenix.
And again.
Santi Moar is 8th of the season from the penalty spot in the 29th minute. Aiden Quinn is 4th goal of the season in first half stoppage time. Darnell King played at FAU. Will throw it in with second team all USL championship a few years ago with San Antonio. Well traveled. Phoenix is his 5th club in the USL championship. That's an excellent ball. Rando does well. So you see Santi Moar claiming that he went over the goal line as he made the catch.
It was extremely close, wasn't it? I'd be interested to see it again if he did go over the line, but the whip on the ball, it was kind of funny. I don't know if it took a deflection, but it kind of started curling the opposite direction of the whip from Asante.
Ryan Flood signed his first pro deal at the end of March. The left back for Rick Shantz tonight. As Rick Shantz. Flood, a good story. He tried out for Phoenix Rising 3 times before finally making it. Came over from FC Arizona head coach Dave Rogers. Played against Phoenix Rising in the US Open Cup while with FC Arizona. More and more local kids signing for Phoenix. Niall Dunn, a 16-year-old from Chandler, signed his first pro deal July 29th. He was on an academy contract since April.
They're setting themselves up. They're probably one of the more elite teams in the USL in terms of the whole structure of the club, and it's a good sign to see the youth getting the opportunity as well.
Nice ball. Sepulveda has found Bruce Elmasmari, clipped to the back post. Torres first time.
I like it. I like the audacity of taking it first time. He has the ability to, but potentially taking a touch might have been the better option. But good play from Elmasmari. Nice cut inside onto his left foot and a really good chip delivery back into the path of Torres. And he tried to get his body around. He tried to open up his hips. Maybe just didn't have the time to really get the hips around it and keep the ball down.
Andrew, for me, the soft spot in this Phoenix defense tonight is everything in front of them. It seems like they don't want to get beat behind, but they're going to concede that space 2 to 3 yards in front around the edge of the box.
It's kind of a night where you would like the likes of Bryce Duke to play that number 10 role and really pull the strings in there. Elmasmari might be better off pulling a little bit deeper and getting in that number 10 spot and dictating play and being the go-between between midfield and attack.
Good switch to Roma. Bruce Elmasmari. His first start for Las Vegas, his second appearance. Flipped into the box, headed clear, and it's out wide for Flood. Silver State Schools Credit Union celebrating 70 years of excellent member service. Sepulveda with Leon. Phoenix sitting really deep here. Good turn, Jennings. Jennings looking for space. Still Cal Jennings. Torres back in the box, headed clear. That was Ryan Flood heading away. Jennings battling, nods it on, nearly there. Free kick to Phoenix as the offside flag comes up for Molina.
Good spell though from the Lights. Really good positive play. As you said, playing in front of the back four. Jennings this time running again, maybe took too many touches, should have played it out wide a little bit sooner, but the ball refell, and when you get the ball into the box, opportunities might fall for you. Here it is here. You see here, they potentially should have played it a little bit further out, but when you put the ball in the box, these things can happen. A little bit of a scramble, and it could have fell nicely for the Lights to get back into the game.
Benjamin Lunt, 25 years old, came up from the Hertha Berlin Academy in Germany. Molina. Pass won by Lambert. King in space. Instead Asante. Solomon Asante. Excellent ball right for Rando.
Again from Rando, he's improved week in, week out on the stature and crosses, and he's becoming more dominant in his box, and you can tell his defenders trust him.
Duenas with the Roma. Sepulveda taken down, free kick to Las Vegas. A moment ago, the cross from Solomon Asante.
Good overrunning play, wasn't it, from King to get the space, and he does play a dangerous whip in, and Rando again assertive, and you can see the confidence growing at that back four and the goalkeeper.
Flood throws it in, Lambert with space. King. Asante pops up, low delivery. Dealt with well by Leon. That was Aiden Quinn in an advanced position, making the near post run. Bruce Elmas-Marin off the referee. I'll give it back to Vegas.
A couple of times in the last 2 minutes, Asante getting a lot of space on the right-hand side there. You don't want to be giving him too many opportunities to whip the ball into the box like that. Obviously, you mentioned his statistics earlier. He's possibly the best crosser in the league. You don't want to be giving him as many chances to deliver as he is getting right now.
Good tenacity from Duenas. He stuck with the plate, earns a free kick in a very dangerous position for Las Vegas.
They've started the second half particularly well, haven't they? Good play from Duenas, physical against Big Lambert. He won the ball and won a free kick, but this is an opportunity, and they're having a little bit of pressure right now, Las Vegas. They're playing a lot better on the ball in better areas. They're more offensive than they have been.
I think by the reaction of Steve Cherundolo, he thought this should be a yellow card offense.
Well, I can understand. It's a tackle from behind. You can see the way Lambert got up. He knew it might have been a little bit naughty from a tackle from behind. It's not much different than the Romans in the first half to warrant a yellow card.
Eric Duenas receiving treatment. He's 16 years of age.
That can be dangerous, and it can be a sore one, that, because his left leg was just about to be planted, and Lambert's come from the side and given him a right whack on the outside of his left knee. And yep, and they've signalled a change, so obviously he's in pain, and Cherundolo, rightly so, would be frustrated if that takes out one of his players after a bad challenge. The referee has to take action, and I think that's probably what he will be saying.
It's Killian Richardson, the fourth official, hearing out Steve Cherundolo. Eric Duenas helped off. Signed as a homegrown by LA last year, was the third youngest player in MLS history when he debuted last October. Was part of the inaugural U12 team for the LAFC Academy in 2016. He'll be replaced by Eric Olaski.
So this will be interesting to see how they line up now. Olaski, obviously more offensive usually. Duenas was playing left back, or was playing right back in the game so far, so I wonder if they're going to have to shuffle the pack a little bit.
Here's the restart, headed back in the middle. Quinn clears. Sepulveda. Traore balloons it. A shot from 30 yards out.
A little bit speculative there from Traore. I wouldn't say that's the strongest part of his game, is the finishing and the crossing, the final delivery, so potentially you just want him to take a touch there and find a better option.
Olaski off the bench, scored his first pro goal coming off the bench against Orange County on July 27th. It's his fifth appearance for Las Vegas Lights, the 23-year-old who played at UCLA. 2-1 Phoenix. Vegas opened the scoring through Roberto Molina in the 12th minute. Nice knockdown by Egbo. Quinn wide to the left for Santi Moar. Santi Moar against Olaski. Back for Flood.
Does look like Olaski's slotted in there at the right back. Obviously not his position, not his usual position again, against one of the better players in the division in Moar. Might be a situation the Rising would like to capitalize on.
Tate Schmidt preparing to enter for Phoenix Rising. With the first change for Rick Shantz. The sub Olaski for Duenas, the first change for Steve Tarundolo. Patience here from Las Vegas. Jennings turns. Good ball in front of Traore, but Madrid got there just in time. Over the top, Rando off his line.
Good little bit of possession though from the Lights. They've really settled into this second half pretty well. They've probably been the more assertive team in the second half. They haven't created the chances as of yet, but as the game goes on, you know, Phoenix played a game in midweek. They might start to tire.
Good work from Jennings. Faces up, makes a few defenders miss. Then off to his right, Bruce Elmas-Mart. Roma trying to bend it to the upper corner.
Good play, really good play. Elmas-Mart came inside, looked like he wanted to get in and shoot on his left foot, which we'd like to see, but obviously showed the composure to lay it into Roma. You could see he was trying to bend it into that top right hand corner, just didn't get enough whip on the ball and bring it down fast enough.
Like for like replacement, Tate Schmidt has been battling Ryan Flood all season for the left back position. The 24-year-old also from Phoenix who played at Louisville replaces Flood. 9th appearance for Schmidt. Originally signed as a homegrown player with Real Salt Lake. A couple of years ago, he's on loan to his hometown team. Vertical Tate attended high school, Desert Vista High School, just 4 miles away from the home ground for Rising, Wild Horse Pass. Nice work from King. Asante low delivery, nice cover that time. Good position from Tony Leon at the near post. Looks like they're making a more concerned effort to find Asante on that right wing here in the second half, Andrew.
Yeah, he's been much more active, hasn't he, so far in the second half. Free crosses already. You don't want to be giving him too many of those opportunities, but well defended from Leon again. The position has been particularly good tonight for the Lights. Defensively, they've been good again, as they have been most of the season. Just the individual balls sometimes in behind Duenas at times against Moore. Duenas not being a out-and-out right back, it's just a hard ask for him to match the likes of Moore, and that's where Phoenix really got their most positive play from in the first half.
Roma was caught in possession and he committed the foul. Short restart. Arturo Rodriguez laid back. It's Rodriguez again. This is excellent from Phoenix. Off the bench, it's Schmidt. Rodriguez for Schmidt. A lot of white shirts in the box for Phoenix defensively. Olaski gets there first, earns a free kick. Foul by Lambert.
Good defense from the Lights. They fell asleep a little bit from the free kick. They allowed Phoenix to play it short, and it looked like they were going to have an opportunity. Schmidt obviously just coming on, maybe isn't warm enough yet. Didn't take the strike that he probably should have. But I like the fact that the Lights got back in and closed out the danger by getting bodies behind the ball.
Christopher Jaime getting loose. He might be one of the next. And we also see Danny Trejo, the number 10. Free kick to Las Vegas Lights, 65th minute. Possession is tightened up. Vegas actually has an advantage now. Slightly behind at halftime.
they've been a lot better on the ball. They've taken the sting out of the game a little bit, and when you have a lot of possession, you can start feeling a little bit more confident. Maybe need to get the likes of Jennings on the ball.
Picked up here by Molina, Elmas Mari, and it's saved by Lunt. Good work picking up on a heavy touch from one of the center backs for Phoenix. Would have been the first for Las Vegas for Bruce Elmas Mari.
I actually fancied him to strike it a little bit better than that. It was kind of a tame effort in the end. When he got the ball then and was able to turn it onto his left foot, I was expecting him to be able to strike it a little bit more firmly, but that's what we're saying there. I was about to say you need to get the likes of Jennings into the game a little bit more, and this time the ball fell for Elmas Mari, and I think he would want that one back, another opportunity at that one.
Benjamin Lunt. On loan from FC Cincinnati. Here's Schmidt. Excellent ball, but dealt with well by Tony Leon. Alosky caught in possession. Cleared by Leon. Good first touch from Molina. Look at that. Control from the goal scorer. Traore, well-timed overlap. The left back pushes forward. Has Jennings in front. Instead he picks out Torres. Torres dispossessed. Well-timed challenge. That was Musso, who's played every minute this year for Phoenix.
Really good play from Traore, wasn't it? Great pace again. He outpaced Asante, who's obviously one of the faster players in the league, and this time great composure to play the ball inside, and you want Christian Torres to take a better touch and be a little bit more assertive in that situation. Promising signs though, there's definitely opportunities.
Molina back for Torres, he squares it for Jennings just behind him, and it's picked up by Lambert.
Again, Torres making a little bit of a wrong decision. Maybe the ball's onto his right foot. Take it, be positive, take a strike there. He tried to play the cutback to Jennings, but when you want your striker in that situation to be greedy and have a strike on goal.
Long switch for Schmidt. Trejo and Jaime will come on at the next stoppage. Each of the 3 goals came in the first half. Molina to open things for Vegas, and then Santi Moar and Aiden Quinn for Phoenix. Here comes Darnell King. Off to Asante, another strong delivery and another nice claim. No bobbles tonight from Rando. Good vision, Leone. He picks out Jennings in midfield. Jennings will go 1 versus 4. Here's Cal Jennings. Goes down. And a free kick coming for Las Vegas. And a yellow card coming out this time for Melvin Rivas.
That's what you like to see Jennings do, isn't it? Come a little bit deeper, get the ball, turn. And there was only one thing on his mind, run all that way. He was against many bodies, but you see there, the rising 2 guys putting the hands on the knees. The body language tells me they're a little bit tired. You get the likes of Jennings running at them. You get a little bit of energy. I know Danny Trejo's coming on here as well for his first minutes of the season. This game's not over.
Love this from Jennings. 1 versus 5. Why not?
This is his strength, isn't it? Taking the ball, turning and running at the defenders. You don't want to play against that. You don't want someone constantly through 90 minutes of a game running at you, running past you. And you've got to respect the fact that Jennings can do it for a 90-minute spell.
Danny Trejo, his 3rd game of the season, played a couple games early, then was injured. And he'll join Christopher Jaime, a 17-year-old who signed a USL Academy contract in May. Now Jaime and Trejo. Trejo, a great story from Mendota, California, 30 miles west of Fresno. He was a star at Cal State Northridge, now in his first season with Las Vegas Lights. Roberto Molina, Frank DeRoma standing over this. Molina scored in the first half. DeRoma yet to score this season. It's Molina! Just past the post. That one would have nearly equaled his first goal tonight with its brilliance.
Well, you can see the confidence in the strike. He's obviously on a high after his goal in the first half. There's only one man taking that free kick. He's got a great left foot strike, and It was a lot closer than I thought. Look how close that was. The goalkeeper was scrambling for a second there.
Long stretch from Benjamin Lunt. Good hit from Alberto Molina. Silver State Schools Credit Union. Banking, borrowing, and investment services for all members. Turnover. Egbo back to Moar. Excellent ball, but great recovery that time. That was Traore. Then a hard challenge from Traore in the open field after his initial header. Yellow card shown at Cici Uche. I beg your pardon. Uche in the book after his hard foul on Arturo Rodriguez.
I think Cici might be a little bit fortunate in that one. That was a high challenge, a little bit rash, possibly dangerous. You can see the protestations from the Phoenix players, and possibly rightly so. He was a little bit upset he got a yellow card. I think he maybe got away with one there, Cici. It wasn't 50-50, it happens quickly, but when you go over the ball like that onto the defender's knee, I think actually Uche possibly pulled out at the last second, so if he hadn't pulled out, there may have been malice, but he didn't mean to make the contact.
Drafted by LAFC second round this year, signed a Vegas contract. 2 years at Ohio State after 2 years at Duke. Born in Queens, raised in Atlanta, played for Georgia United, and spent a year in South America, living in Argentina and Chile, trained with River Plate in O'Higgins. Great soccer journey for Cici Uche. Rodriguez's cross, and it just passed the near post. The flag was up as the debutant Manuel Madrid was in an offside position.
I think he'll be relieved it's offside, because that seemed like harder to miss than it was to score. Like, he was 2 yards out and managed to divert it wide, but thankfully offside for the lights. Good delivery, and the quality from the set pieces from Phoenix today has been fantastic. A team that's top of the league, they score this many goals, to still be well drilled and have a great delivery is why they're possibly the favourites to go on and win the USL Championship this year.
Santi Moar will come off. Joey Calistri will come on, the 27-year-olds. Eighth goal of the season for Santi Moar. And then Prince Sadie will check in. David Egbo will come off. How would you rate the performance of David Egbo tonight?
He's put himself about. He's a big body. I haven't seen as much as you would have liked to. I think this change will come from the fact that Las Vegas probably having a lot more possession. The Phoenix like to put pressure on the opposition defense, and I don't feel like they're getting close to the lights right now. The lights enjoying the majority of the play. Maybe Shantz feels he needs to get some energy back up there to put a little bit more pressure on these lights players.
Sadie, first year with Phoenix, played with the Miami FC last year. Before that in Liberia, is 25 years of age. Calistri's versatile, can play outside back and also further up the fields. King lost it. Now a chance for Vegas. Free kick, won by Trejo.
I can understand now the frustrations of Trundle. That's Lambert again got away with it. DeRoma in the first half was given a yellow card for multiple fouls. That's Lambert done 2 fouls in the last 10 minutes that are worse than or similar to DeRoma's, and as a manager you see that and not go punished. It's very frustrating.
And in that instance, Andrew, it's not just the type of foul and the degree of the foul, but it's also the situation where Trejo has possibilities on the break.
Yeah. All you want as a manager is consistency. Sometimes referees make bad decisions, but when you see something as blatant as that go against your team, that's where the frustrations with referees come from.
DeRoma is fouled.
I think it says a lot for Steve Trundle to shout the referees. He's a very calm, composed man, isn't he? He doesn't normally let himself get too animated in these situations. So for him to have 2 occasions in this game against the referee might mean there's something in it.
Yes. Tony Leon, 17-year-old from Long Beach, direct over the top. Good strength there at the back from Musa. Shielded off Trejo.
I'm impressed with Musa. He's a big fella, isn't he? But he's defended well. He moves well for a defender, and he's not put a foot wrong so far this game.
Well weighted ball towards the corner. Foot race. Uche into a slide. Free kick to Phoenix, won by Arturo Rodriguez.
Uche's on a little bit of a tightrope now. That's another foul so quickly after a yellow card. He probably doesn't have more to give. The referee will have noted that foul there. I think he went in for a slide tackle on the dry pitch. Wasn't the greatest idea. Possibly may have just been the stronger man there.
Essentially a short corner kick for Phoenix Rising. From Quinn, punched away by Rando.
Great delivery from Quinn again, wasn't it? He really gets some whip into a dangerous area. Rando again, this time the pace on the delivery from Quinn means Rando can't really catch it because you risk the chance of fumbling it. So he just did the right thing and punched out of the danger area.
It's excellent there between Molina and Trejo. Here's Molina. Picked up here by the 17-year-old academy player Christopher Jaime. Where's number 23? Daroma for Traore. Traore too far. He does seem to be at his best when he tries the low hard cross from the left.
Yeah, there's a few times the higher ball, higher delivery, he just loses it. I don't think he's getting his foot around the delivery. It may be a case of because he's got under the ball a few times and it's gone out the back, he hasn't got the confidence to really get over the ball and whip it with pace. As you said, I think he's better when he composes himself and plays the low ball in.
We see Trejo there. It's a great story. Number 14 picked by LAFC this year. He's on a Las Vegas Lights contract, but it shows the scouting tentacles of LAFC. It's a good turn from Rodriguez. Dispossessed by Traore. Rodriguez has grown in this game here in the second half. And a throw in for Phoenix as Traore went out there. But he's from a small town in the Central Valley of California. Scored 200 goals in high school, including 65 in his senior season, both of those records. There's the cross from the right, headed out by Oloski, but made a name for himself at Cal State Northridge, and it just shows with all the academies and scouting and national teams and all that, sometimes a diamond in the rough in a small town needs to go the college route.
Yeah, and that's what the system's there for, isn't it? The USL is bringing more opportunities for some of the smaller town players who play in the smaller towns to get an opportunity at the pro level. But sometimes, and we all mature at different levels, so the college route is a good way for guys that are a little bit late bloomers, and there is more quality coming out of the college teams as well. I think we've seen 2 or 3 tonight.
Here's a cross, well over hit. Lambert able to keep it in. And Traore just blasted off Lambert for a Las Vegas Lights throw-in. Tarundolo thought it's a goal kick.
A little bit frustrated tonight, isn't he?
Lund had to come well off his line to keep that in play. He does, but it's a throw-in for Vegas. Trejo, top of the box. Too far in front of Jennings. Rodriguez again leading the break, over the top. Prince Sadie for Phoenix. It's Sadie, nice crossover.
Good defender.
Shot was blocked, good recover from Leon. He seemed like he had a step on him after the step over. But Leon recovered so well. Oh, nice footwork. Calistri centers it, and it's over the bar. Well-timed run, Arturo Rodriguez, but just enough from the Vegas defenders.
Yeah, good defending again. Really good defending from Leon there. He had Prince running at him, tried to step over to hold his ground and keep an eye on the ball and block the shot. Was fantastic defending. And you see the fresh legs of Phoenix have changed the momentum a little bit. Phoenix a little bit.
Here's Trejo, shot blocked. It falls, and nearly an opportunity for the equalizer there for Jaime, but a good recovery then from Manuel Madrid. Love the directness there from Danny Trejo.
Yeah, liked his turn.
Short corner, Trejo. Slips a defender, low cross, just under Jennings. Cross from the left. Nobody there.
Trejo showing nice touches there. And we had a really good angle of the turn when he was running at the goal, and it looked like it was going to be a good strike. The defender blocked it well, but Trejo obviously fresh. He's had a long time out, a long time injured, and he obviously has a thing to prove, and he's going to get another chance in this game. The Phoenix, obviously, they've brought on some fresh legs up front, but defensively they've been get-atable today.
Saw the score there in the Pacific Division, LA 2. Leading Orange County 3-2. Flipped over the top, excellent ball, and it's clear. What a night for that man. Tony Leone has been all over the place putting out fires for Las Vegas.
Yeah, he's been outstanding, hasn't he? This time another great block. Good play from Phoenix, a lovely little chip ball into the path of the attacker, and that man senses the danger extremely well, and yeah, he senses danger and has the athletic ability to get himself in and make the challenges.
Real Monarchs leading San Diego 1-0, 83rd minute. With that win for LA Galaxy 2, they climbed to 19 points, leapfrog Tacoma for 4th in the Pacific. Here's DeRoma. Wide for Iloski. Molina with the switch for Mohamed Traore. Sepulveda. Leon. Berto Molina. Sepulveda. Well read that time. Calistri off the bench in the passing lane. One by Iloski. Try to self-pass here and to throw it. Jennings using his body against Tate Schmidt. Here's Jennings. DeRoma. Good turn. DeRoma, edge of the box. Still Frank DeRoma. Molina, back post. Second chance. It's a tying goal. Mohamed Traore. The outside back gets involved. And we're tied at 2 in the 84th.
Well deserved, well deserved. Great play from Las Vegas. They kept hold of the ball for 10, 15 passes. DeRoma did fantastically well. Tight turn, played the ball down the line, and lovely little chip ball to the back post for Molina. And the defender well, but Traore coming from the back, and he has absolutely wellied that into the top of the net. I've been a little bit harsh on his final delivery tonight, and he's had the final say. What a finish. There's absolutely nothing that goalkeeper can do. He's broke the net, and he's put Las Vegas back on level terms.
First professional goal from Mohamed Traore, the 18-year-old from Senegal, who signed with LAFC last August from Montverde Academy in Orlando. A great story just to get to the United States. He moved to Orlando age 14 via Salif Diao Sport for Charity organization, which is based in Senegal.
that's where my frustrations come with his final delivery sometimes, because he's such a good player. He's so athletic. He's up and down. He's got all the attributes. If he can improve that crossing, he can go to the next level. And you see there, he has the ability in him, because that's a difficult skill to do. You're running onto a ball at pace, and to smash it into the top of the net like that shows that he can do it, and he has that ability.
And that program by Salif Diao, he wants to send young players from Senegal, give them a chance to have an education and play football. And Traore benefiting from that program. Sport for charity. Cross from the right, headed straight in the air by Leon. Quinn trying to help it on against Oloski. Calistri, the substitute, will pull it back. Schmidt's cross is headed away. Settling touch, Arturo Rodriguez. Solomon Asante. Asante dancing edge of the box, low strike is blocked. A big challenge there from Madrid. He had to get it right. And a yellow card shown. Christopher Jaime, the 17-year-old academy player in the book.
It was a good 50-50 challenge. Jaime just didn't get, he got there as fast as he could. He just wasn't fast enough. Madrid was the favourite. He's caught him. I don't think it was a so. He didn't go in with any malice.
2 years in the LAFC Academy for Jaime after time with Nomad Soccer Club in San Diego. Silver State Schools Credit Union. Free financial literacy tools available at silverstatecu.com. 87th minute, Matt Peterson with Andrew Driver. Quinn goes wide to the right. There's a delivery from the right, dangerous spot. And over the bar, it was Kevin Lambert rising above Jennings.
Good ball in. Lambert obviously a threat from set piece. He's a big, tall guy. Well defended again from the Lights. The Lights have an opportunity to go on and win this game. You put my heart in my mouth a second there. A little bit slow on the pass by Randall. But they're playing against possibly the best team in the USL, and they've matched them for most of this game. And if we said at half-time they'd be frustrated to go in behind, and they've shown such guts to come back into it, and it's anyone's game right now.
Quite the turnaround. May 22nd, Wild Horse passed in Phoenix, a 5-1 Phoenix win. Phoenix set a USL record, 41 shots on that night. Traore, who has the equalizing goal to the feet of Jennings. Trejo, wide right, it's Oloski. Got the cross wrong, he had 5 shirts in the box.
I think the ball took a little bit of a bobble, didn't it, over a divot. Potentially in that position, Oloski, you want him to just take a touch. Once you see that divot coming, it was a bit rash. It was a good idea, but maybe a little bit more composure, take the touch and then find the second runs from the strikers.
How about this turnaround in form, Andrew? 41 shots May 22nd. Phoenix tonight has 11. Well-timed run, Calistri. Calistri bending it to the back post, just a bit far in front of Prince Sadie. Arturo Rodriguez for Phoenix Rising. Good turn. Traore battling him out there. Rodriguez. Sadie. Back for Kevin Lambert. Rodriguez again on the right. Well covered by Rando.
Yeah, you mentioned that the turn of form from the 5-1 game, that's difficult to go off, because the Lights team then was a different to what it is now. Chirundla was only in the door. Now he's got this team playing the way he wants it. But this performance, it's no surprise, first off. And second off, they've been the match throughout the team. It's not like they've matched them physically, they've matched them on the ball. And it's a well-deserved 2-2. You could say Phoenix have come into this in a 2-2 on a fluke, but this has been no fluke. The Lights have played particularly well.
Another change forthcoming, Ivan Gutierrez. Last 2 seasons with LA2. Before that, Chivas Guadalajara U20s and their reserve team. Gutierrez comes on Arturo Rodriguez comes off. Dignity Health Physical Therapy change for Rick Shantz at Phoenix. Well, don't forget, Andrew, last year, 9 minutes of second half stoppage time. Blake Frischneck to tying goal. 2 goals in second half stoppage time as Vegas came back from a 3-1 deficit for a 3-3 draw, one of the games of the season in the championship.
Yeah, that was a great night, wasn't it? Could we resemble that tonight?
Here's Cal Jennings against a Phoenix defense. It's well cleared. Isolated that time with Darnell King. Nice simple ball. Wide left. Jaime. Waiting for runners. Nice cut from Jaime. He's in the box now. Jennings trying to get back to Jaime.
Just mentioning just the thought that Jennings hasn't had his usual impact on the game. Will it come late in the game? He usually finds himself a clear opportunity at some point.
Silver State Schools Credit Union. Visit us at silverstatecu.com. 4 minutes minimum will be added on here at the end of the second half. Good turn from DeRoma. Melvin Rivas says play on. Asked DeRoma to get up, maybe advantageous play, because now we see Rivas gesticulating like there's going to be a card for persistent infringement here.
It's kind of a strange one if he didn't give the foul, though. I know he played the possession, but surely he would have just taken it back to the free kick.
Kevin Lambert into the book of Melvin Rivas. Flicked header. The break is on. Leon clears.
I don't understand the fair play there. The Lights have kicked it out because they've got an injured man down. You would expect Phoenix to play the ball back.
Ivan Gutierrez right off the bench, breaking up that right side. He'll leave it here for Darnell King. USL veteran. With a long throw-in. Headed clearance. Chance. It's Schmidt. Schmidt with the step over. That's wonderful from Leon. He didn't dive in. He stood him up and he concedes a corner.
He did particularly well defending. I'm still a little bit taken aback there that the Lights allowed Phoenix to keep hold of the ball. A nice little ball into space. Schmidt there within the lines did well. Good defending though.
Corner kick from Quinn, headed down and over the bar.
That was a good opportunity. Better chance than he thought. Another great delivery from Quinn. From 5 yards out, just headed it straight into the ground and wide.
Tate Schmidt, 2 goals in 8 appearances for the left back. The loanee from Real Salt Lake. Grew up in Phoenix. Desert Vista High School. Trejo with a good touch off that goal kick. Jaime does well. Back for Trejo, top of the box. Danny Trejo, shot blocked. Lambert did well, helping out the back four. Oloski presses forward. Picked up by Molina. Sepulveda. Back for Oloski. Oloski onto his left. Oloski bending it off the upper corner. Still alive for Vegas. And it's just wide. Nearly there for the Academy kid, Christopher Jaime, after Oloski rattled the bar.
I thought they'd both scored. I thought they'd both scored. Unbelievable from Oloski. What a great turn inside, and then the strike onto the post, and then the Jaime one. There you see Oloski bend it round. You could not get closer than that. Magnificent play, great strike on his weaker foot. The goalkeeper, absolutely no chance. Then it came out to Jaime, and it was one of those where it hit the side netting, and you see the net rattle, and you think it's a goal.
Full time at Cashman Field. Spectacular game between Las Vegas Lights and Phoenix Rising. Tonight they'll share the spoils. It ends 2-2.
Great game, great game. Those guys can be extremely pleased with their performance. They battled their way back into the game after a late goal early in the late goal in the first half from the Rising, but the Lights battled their way back and they played the best team tonight and they've come away with a draw, but they could have easily won the game as well.
Steve Tarundula, Rick Shantz talking things over after the 2-2 draw. Vegas has come so far from May 22nd as we look at our save of the game from tonight's match. Many to choose from, but this one clearly stood out.
Yeah, it was Egbo came through, played it across, and the goalkeeper's done so well to get across there so fast, and then for Leon to make that second save was magnificent. He spotted the danger and finished it up against one of the best players in the league, but it showed what it meant to those players. That is the microcosm of the game for the Lights. They really cared and they showed the grits and determination tonight.
I think one of the best games of the season for that man, Tony Leon.
Yeah, I think for everyone, they've matched the best team and they can hold their heads high. They've matched them and probably deserve to win the game, and it was no fluke that this team's growing and they're getting better week in, week out.
Save of the game presented by Nevada Donor Network. Remember, you can save a life at registerme.org. 2-2. We had a wonder goal from Roberto Molina, a penalty from Satsi Moar, a free kick goal from Aiden Quinn, and then the first professional goal from Mohamed Traore in his 14th career appearance, the 18-year-old from Senegal. Andrew Driver, this one had it all, put a bow on it.
Yes, it had everything. It was exciting. There was hard tackles going in. The guys gave 100% the whole way through, and the Lights getting that late equalizer. They could have gone and won it, hit the post in the last minute. It was a great game, and rightfully so. Both teams will probably be happy with the draw, but Lights in particular, probably their best performance of the season.
We wrap it up after this, full time, 2-2.
Desert Radiology is the area's chief resource for the highest quality medical imaging and diagnostic care. We're proud to offer 11 conveniently located imaging centers across the valley. As a member of the community for over 50 years, Desert Radiology is proud to be the official imaging partner of the Las Vegas Lights. To learn more, visit desertrad.com. That's desertrad.com. Let's go Lights!
Yo sé que tú puedes. Tú puedes hacerlo, yo creo en ti. Estoy tan orgulloso de ti. No estás solo, estoy aquí para ti. No te rindas. Deja de fumar y vapear, por favor. Please. Sigue intentándolo, vale la pena. Eres la persona más fuerte que conozco. ¡Fuerte! Yo te admiro. Yo te admiro. Yo te admiro. Eres mi modelo a seguir. Deja de fumar y vapear hoy. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por ti. Hazlo por mí. Hazlo por mí. Hazlo por mí. Hazlo por nosotros.
Nuestros niños están mirando. Para obtener ayuda gratuita para dejar de fumar y vapear, llame a la línea de ayuda de Nevada al 1855 Déjelo Ya. Es el 1855 Déjelo Ya. 1855-335-3569. Por mí, por ti, por nosotros. Viva saludable.
Welcome back, full time from Cashman Field in Las Vegas. Las Vegas Lights FC 2, Phoenix Rising FC 2. What a game we had. Matt Peterson with former Houston Dynamo midfielder Andrew Driver. A spectacular wonder goal from Roberto Molina. A championship fight back from Phoenix. And then a young team in Vegas getting the tying goal from Mohamed Traore.
Yeah, I think the game was exciting from minute one, wasn't it, all the way through. Big tackles, big goals, stunning strikes from a couple of the two of the best goals you'll see the Lights score all season, but it was thoroughly enjoying. And I think the draw was probably a fair result, but I think the Lights will be extremely happy with their performance.
On to our Liuna man of the match, many to pick from tonight. And it's Mohamed Traore, the 18-year-old from Senegal, his first pro goal.
Yeah, and he deserves that goal. His effort he puts in every game is magnificent. He's up and down the pitch, he's strong, he's athletic. He needs to work on that final delivery a little bit, but hopefully there he'll show the quality and he'll have the confidence of scoring that goal, and you see how much it means to him. A great moment for the young man.
Presented by Laborers International, the hardest working guys in Vegas. And we look at these stats. Remember, 41 shots for Phoenix, 19 of those on goal, both USL records, May 22nd. The tables have turned a bit tonight.
Oh, you see that? Like 19 shots for them. They had plenty of opportunities. They'll probably feel a little bit hard done by not to win the game against this Phoenix Rising team, which is obviously extremely strong. But that shows it was a very even game. The Lights could even possibly have gone on to win the game.
So where does Las Vegas go from here? They handled the first game without Daniel Crisostomo, who was signed by LAFC and not available tonight. Some young players stepping up. What are your takeaways coming out of this one into next week?
Well, I think you could just all positives. You've got guys coming into the team that have all performed tonight. They've stamped their authority. You get even more of the competition in the team is getting stronger and stronger. There's going to be a lot of 6-point games where they're going to play the teams around them. Obviously 4 points between 4 guys fighting for that last playoff spot. So every game's going to be a cup final for the Lights, and those guys need to come in and perform.
And some of the younger guys coming in. Daniel Trejo, his third appearance this season, he was a live wire off the bench.
Yeah, he had a couple of opportunities. He made them himself. He has nice feet, and it'll be a big boost for the Lights to get him back. Hopefully, he can get himself on the goal-scoring chart, get a little bit of confidence, and go on and be a part of this team going forward.
From 5-1 in May to 2-2 draw tonight between Las Vegas and Phoenix Rising. That will do it from Cashman. Steve Cherundolo's side, a great fight back. Another point from a losing position for Las Vegas Lights. We see the celebrations there from the booth after that tying goal from Mohamed Traore. For Andrew Driver and our entire crew, Matt Peterson saying so long. Full time from Las Vegas, Lights 2, Rising 2.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.